Good morning. I'm Andrea White, and I'm excited to introduce you to my friends David Fox and Anna Russell Thornton. We were fellows together in the Space City program last year, and they're here to answer some burning questions. But before we begin, I'm just going to lay some groundwork. The Space City Fellows program is not a debate, like theological debate forum. Instead, it's designed to create a conversational and communal atmosphere where we read text and then we get together about twice a month to discuss it with each other and have just thoughtful conversations. And we also host events that are open to everyone where we bring in some really cool speakers. So, Anna Russell, the first question is for you. This is probably the most important question. Is the reading really that scary, and did you still have a life?
Well, did I still have a life implies I had one before, but yes, the reading is manageable in the sense that you can be strategic about it, which I was. You know, if you have a light week, you can read a little ahead. If it is a heavier week and you need to skip around a little bit, you can. I found that I had a deeper personal experience, and I think we certainly had richer conversations as a group when everyone did the reading, but you can make it work for you.
So, in summary, not that scary. Yes, she still had a life. David, why did you sign up for the Space City Fellows program?
Well, the short answer is I needed it. About 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago, I got a glimpse of what the gospel was, and I was just absolutely on fire and reading everything I could read and meeting with people, and then life took over. Raising 3 boys and changing jobs and moving and just the busyness of life really crowded things out. And I would say the other thing is we were new to the church, and I really needed to connect with people. And that was just the highlight of everything, is just the deep trust that was built among the fellows.
Okay, this next question is for both of you. What would you say to someone who's on the fence about applying, and what can they expect from the program?
So this program is all about having enriching, thought-provoking conversations about enriching, thought-provoking texts. I truly feel like you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's a very high reward in terms of community building and getting to have these theological exploration conversations and getting to meet with real thought leaders in the faith for a pretty low risk of a meeting every 2 weeks and completing reading. We actually had one fellow who would join from her car to avoid waking her sleeping infant, and she was one of the most thoughtful contributors every week. So if she can do it, you all can too.
Thoughtful, provocative material. Some of it was over my head, but that's what I signed up for. I wanted to grow. Conversations were deep, they were meaningful, not a lot of God talk, and the dynamics were interesting in the beginning. The first 2 or 3 meetings, everyone's trying to figure out, when do you talk, when do you not talk. But we settled in. And once we settled in, you really started to see the gifts emerge, and that's when it really got fun. I got a greater sense of grace and really went deeper with my faith.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so applications are still open. We're accepting them for a few more weeks. If you're interested at all, go ahead and fill one of those out. You might open it and freak out. Someone has done that. These are not to weed you out or to test your aptitude. We don't write papers, so Clint can't look at your writing. He's not allowed to. And it's more about self-assessment. We do a lot of self-assessment and self-reflection. So just use it as a tool for yourself to kind of get started in that process. If you have any follow-up questions for David or Anna Russell, feel free to find them after church. If you have any follow-up questions for me or Clint after the program, you can find us. Thank you.